If you're over 50 and you've been eating beets thinking they're super healthy, you might be making a mistake that's quietly harming your body. I'm serious. For some people, beets can boost circulation, lower blood pressure, and even improve energy. But for others, the wrong habits can lead to kidney issues, dangerous blood pressure drops, hidden sugar spikes, and even long-term damage you won't feel until it's too late. And here's the scary part. Most people are making at least 3 of these mistakes every single day without even realizing it. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 7 most dangerous beet mistakes seniors must avoid. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use beets safely and powerfully to support your health. But pay close attention, because mistake number 1, almost nobody talks about it, and it could completely change how you see healthy foods. Beets have exploded in popularity in recent years. You've probably heard the claims: improves blood flow, boosts stamina, supports heart health. And to be clear, those claims are not wrong. But here's the truth no one tells you. Healthy foods can become harmful depending on how you use them, especially after 45, when your body doesn't process nutrients the same way it used to. Maybe you've noticed it already. You feel more tired than usual. Your legs feel cold or heavy. You get dizzy when standing up. Or your blood pressure isn't as stable as it used to be, and you're trying to fix it by eating better. That's a good instinct. But if you're making certain beet-related mistakes, you could be making things worse instead of better. In this video, I'll break down exactly what's happening inside your body, why beets can help or harm, and the 7 critical mistakes you must avoid. And trust me, the last one is the most important.
What's really happening inside your body? Let's simplify this. As we age, one of the biggest changes in the body is reduced blood flow. Your blood vessels become less flexible, circulation slows down, and your cells don't get as much oxygen as they used to. That's why you might experience cold hands and feet, numbness or tingling, fatigue, brain fog, even slower healing. Now, here's where beets come in. Beets are rich in something called nitrates. When you eat them, your body converts nitrates into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide does something powerful. It relaxes and widens your blood vessels. That means better circulation, lower blood pressure, and improved oxygen delivery throughout your body. Sounds perfect, right? Well, not so fast, because if you use beets incorrectly, that same mechanism can backfire. Too much nitric oxide, blood pressure can drop too low. Wrong timing, you get dizzy or weak. Wrong form, you spike your blood sugar. And that's exactly where most people go wrong.
Let me explain this in the simplest way possible. Think of your blood vessels like highways. When you're young, traffic flows smoothly. As you age, those highways get narrower, more congested, less flexible. Beets act like a temporary road expansion system. They widen the highways so blood can move freely again. That's the benefit. But imagine opening all the lanes at once when your system isn't ready. Traffic can become unstable. In your body, that instability can show up as sudden drops in blood pressure, lightheadedness, heart strain in sensitive individuals. And here's the key. It's not just about eating beets, it's about how you eat them, which brings us to the list. 7 dangerous beet mistakes. We're going from the most common mistakes to the most dangerous one at the end. Stay with me, because each one builds on the next. Number 7, drinking beet juice like it's water. This is one of the most common mistakes I see. People hear beet juice is healthy, so they start drinking large glasses every day. But here's the problem. Beet juice is extremely concentrated. When you juice beets, you remove the fiber and concentrate the sugars and nitrates. That means your blood sugar rises faster, your blood pressure may drop too quickly, and your kidneys have to process a heavy load. For someone in their 50s, 60s, or 70s, that's not always a good thing. Yes, beet juice can improve circulation, but too much can overwhelm your system. Score? 5 out of 10. It has benefits, but the risks increase quickly with overuse. And what most people don't realize is the next mistake makes this one even worse. Number 6. Ignoring the sugar content. Beets are vegetables, but they're also naturally high in sugar. And when you juice them or eat them in large amounts, you're essentially giving your body a natural sugar rush. Now, if you're young and active, your body can handle that. But after 45, your insulin sensitivity often decreases, which means higher blood sugar spikes, more fat storage, increased risk of metabolic issues. And here's the dangerous part. Many people who switch to healthy foods like beet smoothies actually end up worsening their blood sugar control, especially if they're already pre-diabetic or diabetic. Score: 6 out of 10. Helpful in moderation, but risky if misunderstood. But wait, because the next mistake has nothing to do with sugar, and it surprises almost everyone. Number 5. Eating beets without understanding oxalates. This is something very few people talk about. Beets are high in compounds called oxalates. Oxalates can bind with calcium in your body and form kidney stones. Now, not everyone is at risk, but if you have a history of kidney stones, have kidney issues, or consume high oxalate foods regularly, then eating too many beets could increase your risk. And here's the problem. Many people combine beets with other high oxalate foods, like spinach, thinking they're making a super healthy meal. In reality, they're creating a perfect storm for kidney stress. Great for some people, dangerous for others. And this next mistake, it's something even health-conscious people get wrong all the time. Number 4. Eating beets at the wrong time of day. Timing matters more than you think. Because of their effect on blood pressure, eating beets at the wrong time can lead to dizziness, fatigue, and even balance issues, especially if you eat them on an empty stomach or late at night. Here's why. Beets lower blood pressure. If your blood pressure is already low, like in the morning or before bed, this effect can become too strong. That's when people say things like, "I feel lightheaded," "I suddenly got weak," "I had to sit down." They don't realize it could be the timing of their food. Easy to fix, but dangerous if ignored. But now, we're getting into the mistakes that most people never see coming. And the next one, it can completely cancel out the benefits of beets without you even realizing it. This one shocks a lot of people, because it's not just about what you eat, it's about what you combine it with. Most people blend beets into smoothies with fruits like bananas, apples, or mangoes. Sounds healthy, right? But here's the issue. You're stacking natural sugars from beets, plus sugars from fruits, plus a lack of fiber if it's blended too smooth. That creates a rapid blood sugar spike, especially dangerous for people over 50. And there's another problem. When you combine beets with heavy, fatty meals like fried foods or processed meats, you reduce the body's ability to efficiently convert nitrates into nitric oxide. So instead of improving circulation, you're getting less benefit, more metabolic stress, and unnecessary strain on your system. It's like putting premium fuel into a clogged engine. Good intentions, but poor execution. But the next one, it's something people do thinking they're being extra healthy, and it backfires hard. Number 2, overdoing it for faster results. This is the classic mistake. You hear beets improve circulation, so you think more must be better. So you start eating beets every day, sometimes multiple times a day. Juice in the morning, salad at lunch, beet powder at night. And at first, you might actually feel better. But then something changes. You feel unusually tired, slightly dizzy, maybe even headaches or stomach discomfort. That's because your body is being pushed too far. Too many nitrates can drop blood pressure too much, disrupt balance in your system, stress your kidneys. And here's the part most people miss. Your body needs rhythm, not overload. Health isn't about flooding your system with good things. It's about giving your body the right amount at the right time, consistently. This mistake alone cancels out most of the benefits people are chasing. But now, we've reached the most important mistake of all, the one that almost nobody talks about. And if you fix just this one thing, you can unlock the true power of beets safely. Ignoring your body's signals. This is the biggest mistake. And it's not just about beets. It's about how you listen to your body. Because here's the truth. Your body is constantly giving you feedback, but most people ignore it. You eat beets, then feel slightly dizzy, maybe your heart feels a bit off, or your stomach feels uncomfortable, and you brush it off. It's probably nothing. But what if it's not nothing? What if your body is telling you, this doesn't work for you? Not like this, not this amount. Especially after 45, your body becomes more sensitive. What worked at 30 doesn't always work now. And blindly following health trends without paying attention to your own signals is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Because no food, no matter how healthy, is universally safe in every situation. Beets are powerful, and powerful things require awareness. Fix this, and everything else becomes easier. The right way to use beets, step by step. Now that we've covered the mistakes, let's talk about how to actually use beets the right way. Because when used properly, they can genuinely support your health. First, start small. If you're new to beets, don't jump into large amounts. Start with a small serving, like half a cup of cooked beets or a small portion of juice diluted with water. Second, pay attention to timing. The best time to consume beets is usually late morning or early afternoon. This is when your body is active and can handle the effects on blood pressure more efficiently. Avoid taking them first thing in the morning or late at night. Third, combine them wisely. Pair beets with healthy fats like olive oil, protein sources like eggs or fish. This slows down sugar absorption and improves overall balance. Fourth, don't use them every day. Give your body space. 2 to 4 times per week is often enough to get benefits without overload. And finally, stay hydrated, because proper hydration helps your body process nitrates and supports kidney function. Important warnings. Before you go all in on beets, there are a few things you need to be aware of. If you have low blood pressure, kidney disease, a history of kidney stones, or are taking blood pressure medication, you need to be especially careful, because beets can amplify these conditions. Also, don't panic if you notice red or pink urine after eating beets. This is called beeturia, and it's usually harmless. But still, always listen to your body, and if something feels off, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor. Here's the bottom line. Beets are not good or bad. They are powerful, and like anything powerful, they can help you or harm you depending on how you use them. After 50, your health is no longer about trends. It's about awareness, balance, consistency, small, smart decisions repeated over time. If you avoid these 7 mistakes, you're not just improving your diet, you're protecting your circulation, supporting your heart, and giving your body what it actually needs to stay strong and active. If you made it this far, I want you to comment the word health below. That tells me you're serious about taking control of your body. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Dr. Lainey, and turn on notifications, because the next video might reveal something that could change your life before symptoms even begin. Stay aware, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.